Dusty, tell us about some of the curricular offerings that iCEV has to help move this healthcare CTE project forward as an economy.
Sure. Well, and one thing whenever you look at CTE is that, whenever you look at CTE teachers, they wear so many hats throughout the day. And when you look at a CTE teacher schedule, they might, as Jeff mentioned, you might start off the day teaching anatomy and physiology, then move from there to medical terminology, then from there to health science theory, and on and on and on. So it's not just mastering one subject area, you're mastering several different subject areas. And so what we look at whenever we put together our content is how do we make almost a Netflix for a CTE program, to where as a teacher you can kind of get into a flow of using the resources, and you're not having to stop and switch over to the next resource if you're going from A&P to medical terms. So we kind of package it all together to make it really scaffold nicely and transition nicely for those CTE teachers that are teaching multiple different preps. So our health science package, we do everything from medical terminology, anatomy and physiology, health science theory, the practicums or the capstone classes in health science. So we have lots of different of the CTE or health science subject areas, and again, package them together to make it easy for you to utilize in multiple different classes.
That's really tremendous. And it sounds like if what you're saying is that you're offering sort of the Netflix of curriculum options for teachers, it sounds, Dusty, like you're trying to create something that is teacher-centered, right? You're not trying to create something cookie cutter that the teachers have to follow step by step, but rather you're empowering them to find the right scope and sequence of curricular offerings that fit the needs of their particular students.
Correct. And, you go to these CTE classrooms and they're doing such innovative, amazing projects, and they're pulling from lots of different resources. We want to just give them a foundation that they can lean on. And especially when you look at CTE teachers, and a lot of them are coming from industry into the classroom. So, they've got the skills, they've got the industry knowledge, but maybe they don't have that pedagogical background for classroom teaching, classroom management, those pieces. So we feel like it's really important to provide that structure and give them some foundational pieces, but then let their imagination run wild with the projects and the activities that they do with their students. Students sign up for CTE classes for the hands-on project-based components of it. And so what we try to do is really provide all the different ideas and maybe templates that a teacher can take and customize it to fit their students as well as their communities.